we do have
This is
one more thing.
Oh! Tori with the clown emote,
One of our
another donation.
industry's most celebrated developers has been hard at work in complete secrecy, building a brand new original world unlike anything they've done before. What you're about to see is captured entirely in the game engine.
Oh.
We're happy to share with you tonight's final world premiere at the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards.
Wait. There's no way. I'm gonna fucking... There's no way. Greetings, my skongers and sworners. My name is Primacon, but you can just call me Let Griffin, because today I'm about to talk about Silksong and Crowsworn. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings and opinions about Silksong, so let me start with Crowsworn first, because this is some objective, hard, fat truth. Some news and clarification that everybody wanted on the Butthole update. When Mongoose Rodeo released this image, it solved world hunger. All the crises were averted and we finally achieved world peace because humanity had one single goal in mind that they could all stand behind and collaborate, which is to figure out how does it work. And the Mongoose Rodeo, being the absolute giga chads they are, gave us the 4th update this week. Yeah, that's right, you heard me right. 1, 2, 3, 4th update this week, clarifying how this magnificent thing works with a video. Fan favorites, let's watch it in action. There it is. Right there. Is this what you wanted? Is this what it's all about? So now this is official confirmation that this is indeed a door and this is how that door operates. I hope that helps you sleep better at night. I hope that makes the Crowsworn wait a little easier to digest. The fans are just thrilled about this update. Clearly, this is exactly what we can expect out of these developers, and it is just absolutely incredible. 100% would. Mongoose Rodeo have been talking about Crowsworn a lot lately. I mean, they're always talking about Crowsworn, giving us something here and there. But lately, it's just been like dialed up to 11. Makes me a little hopeful. Maybe the Cooper inside me is coming out a little bit. That we might get a release date prediction soon. Maybe a release window? Maybe. Mongoose Rodeo, what's up? There has to be a reason you're alluring us with these insane updates. Pretty great stuff. But now let's talk about the other big elephant in the room, Hollow Knight Songsilk. If you notice, I mean, you might have missed out on this, but I am probably the biggest Silksong coper out there in existence. I don't think anyone even comes close to Primacon level of Silksong milk and cope. Truly unfathomable how I managed to even do that. But after the Game Awards, I really didn't talk about it. I just went about my life playing the funny cube game and now I played Cuphead. I'm having a good time. But I do get a lot of Twitter DMs asking me, Primacon, what do you think about Silksong? What does it mean for us? What's gonna happen in the future? Are you my real dad? And I can only say that there's a reason I didn't talk about Silksong is because the smartest man in the world is the one who learns from his mistakes. When we didn't get Hollow Knight Silksong all the way back in June after the Xbox showcase, people were salty. People were mad, upset, and when you're that much angry, you need an enemy. You need a target to focus and let out all that anger on. And that target turned out to me, because I talked about it, of course, the very next day, and people were so mean. Everyone was just shitting on me for talking about Silksong at that point, because people were rightfully very angry at Team Cherry. And then that anger comes spilling out at everyone and everyone. That's why the subreddit had to get locked down, because people kept being mean to each other, mean to Team Cherry. They were just being heinous, diabolical bastards. Following the Game Awards disappointment, it was gonna be the same shit, which is why I gave it a solid 6 days before I even uttered the word Silksong on my channel. But now that the hate train has passed and things have settled down a bit, what do I actually think? Well, first of all, I was very, very let down because, not gonna lie, a part of me really did think that we will hear something from this Game Awards. Assuming they were gearing up for a February release, I thought this would be the prime time to announce Silksong release date. But now that they've missed that mark, I just don't think they will be releasing this game this February. I know a lot of people people are still coping on that. There were 3 big cope trains left for Hollow Knight Silksong. One of them was TGA. That cope train has passed, and just like after Summer Game Fest, a lot of people left this cope community. You just don't see them anymore. Same thing happened after the Game Awards. A lot of people just gave up and left, and we'll probably not see them till the game is out. Now there's 2 big cope trains left, the February cope train and the Nintendo Switch 2 cope train. A lot of people genuinely believe that we will get the Silksong this February. It's only gonna be 2 more months of wait, guys. Then fucking baby Jesus is gonna come down from the heavens and save us all. And the other people believe that Team Cherry is saving Silksong for Switch 2, so we'll get it during the Switch 2 announcement as a launch title. Those are the 2 biggest coping boats left, and I feel like both of them are gonna go down and drown like the fucking Titanic. Let's talk about February. If they were ready to release the game in February, they would have 100% announced it at the Game Awards. I'm not even gonna get into details on why I think that is. I gave all those reasons in the videos I made talking about why I believe Silksong will show up at the Game Awards. So the fact that they didn't, I just don't think the game's gonna be launching this February at all. And as I've said before, I am hoping that we get something more substantial this February than a simple, hey gang, we're still working on the game message from Let on Discord. Anything. But the thing is, that's just wishful thinking on my part, because I know what's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. We're not gonna hear a word from Team Cherry directly at all in February. We might get another message from Let. That's the most that will do. Is probably another Discord acknowledgement from Let. There's no shot we're getting a tweet from them. There's no shot we're getting a blog post from them or a new video vlog update or anything of that matter. I think if you're hopeful about that, you should just let that go. And second thing is the Switch 2. I've heard a lot of rumors on the internet that there's going to be a direct in January where they'll talk about the Switch 2 and announce it officially, because it is coming out in the first fiscal quarter of 2025, so pretty early on in the year. And I don't think Nintendo will want to focus on indie games in their big budget presentation about the Switch 2. People don't buy Nintendo Switch for indie games, guys. People buy them from Mario, for Zelda, for Metroid, Xenoblades. All these first-party Nintendo titles, that's what sells a console. Not some indie game, no matter how popular it is. Let already said this on Discord, he clarified this before, that Nintendo doesn't really tell them in advance when they're having a showcase, and specifically with a showcase as big as Switch 2, it's probably very hush-hush because they don't want it to leak out, right? And if Team Cherry wasn't ready by the Game Awards, they're definitely not gonna be ready next month. They're definitely not gonna be ready in February. The game is 100% not coming out in the first half of 2025, and you know what that means? That means it's not coming out in 2025 at all, because Let has said that he doesn't like releasing games later half of the year. He's very much against that, and if Team Cherry aren't ready by the first half of 2025, which is looking very unlikely, we are probably not seeing this game till 2026. And after these 2 major events pass, which is February and when we eventually get the Switch 2 in around March or April is my guess, the last 2 Silksong cope ships are gonna sink. And in the video I made where I said Silksong is at the height of his popularity, I think it's gonna come around full circle, where we're probably gonna plateau now and then just nosedive into obscurity. I just don't see the hype train being continued on for much longer. On my channel too, right now I'm popping off playing Geometry Dash. It's been really fun. I'll play a ton of Subnautica 2 when it comes out, and if things keep going in the right direction for me like they are, I probably won't even need to talk this much about Silksong anymore to keep the channel growing and stuff like I have this year. I will, however, continue to make videos on Milksong with Primacon because it's one of my favorite things to do on this channel, which is where I go over the subreddit and look at the Silksong memes. That's really hype. I love all that stuff. But when it comes to like cope and stuff like that, I mean, definitely I'll talk about the Switch 2 things and February or whatever, but I just don't think you guys should genuinely expect this game to be out in 2025. Like I said before, the one reason I didn't want to talk about Silksong right after the Game Awards was of course because people are very toxic after that, but another part of me also just didn't want to at all. People love to say that previously I milked the crap out of Silksong because it was getting a lot of views, and while yes that's true, I also had a lot of fun doing it because I needed to come up with creative ways in order to talk about Silksong without just repeating myself. I could be wacky and funny on camera, I could, you know, it was fun. But now after the Game Awards and from what it's looking like for 2025, the fun is slowly getting sucked out of it, and at this point it's just lame. When I got Twitter messages about me covering the Game Awards and stuff like that, I was like, who even fucking cares anymore, man? We're getting crap ton of Crowsworn updates. So many new things are on the horizon that are gonna be there very, very soon. Switch 2, Subnautica 2, the new Doom game, me playing Geometry Dash. I just, there's better things to do. Anyway, thank you for listening to my little rant about Silksong and where my thoughts are. I know this video will also get a ton of hate comments because Silksong community is getting more toxic day by day. They're so starved for content, they get mad at anyone talking about Silksong if they don't have like news. Which, hey man, we don't. No one does. Also, if you have listened to me that far, make sure you subscribe to the channel, trying to get it to 16k before end of the year. Thank you for listening. I will see you tomorrow with a Geometry Dash video. Primacon signing out.